Hello, everybody, and a very warm-hearted welcome to episode 2 of Mindset Matters. I'm Fran, your host, and today we're diving into something that I think every person touched by cancer has faced at some point, and that is fear and uncertainty. It's definitely one of the hardest parts of the journey, yet it's also an opportunity to discover strength and resilience that perhaps you didn't know you had. Let me start by saying that it's totally okay to feel scared. Fear does not mean you're weak or failing. It simply means you're human. When I went through my own experience with cancer, I felt fears in a way that I never could have imagined. But I also learned how to work with it. And that's what I want to share with you today. So, first off, let's normalize it. It's completely okay to feel overwhelmed and it's okay to feel scared. It's a normal response to a situation that feels out of your control. So many people I've worked with have felt this same fear. You are definitely not alone in this. What we can do is to acknowledge that fear, and we can even give it a name if that feels good. And it's important to not judge ourselves for it. This is an emotion, it is not your identity. And sometimes just saying, I'm scared out loud can really help to deflate some of its power. It really is your body's way of trying to protect you, even if it's not always helpful in that moment. So instead of fighting it, we can try and meet it with compassion and say to ourselves, I see you, fear. Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I've got this. And the energy of fear can also help us to stop procrastinating and really prioritize what matters the most. And in this case, at this point in time, that is our health going forwards. Nothing else is more important at this stage. Now, let's talk about managing uncertainty, which often goes hand in hand with fear. Not knowing what's coming next in life can really feel like we're standing on shaky ground. But there are ways to find stability within this unknown. I'm going to give you 3 simple strategies that you can try today. The first one is a grounding technique. So when your mind starts spiraling, to bring yourself back to the present moment, one thing we can do is deep breathing. Now, I would just like to try this together. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale slowly for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then exhale for 6. So if you'd like to join me, just sit in a comfortable position. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. And we're simply going to start to inhale 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to hold 2, 3, 4. And then start to exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's one simple round. You can repeat this as many times as you need to. And what's important here is to breathe into your belly, not just into your chest. And here we're activating the parasympathetic nervous system as well, which is going to help to calm you down when you're feeling overwhelmed. You can also try another technique where you focus on your senses. So you can look around, see what's around you, focus in on your hearing. What can you hear? What sounds are there going on? Or your touch. What can you feel? What's the temperature in the room or where you are right now? And by focusing in on these senses, we are helping to distract, if you like, ourselves and bring ourselves back to a calmer place. So you can give those a try. The second strategy is calling upon mantras and affirmations. So, a simple phrase that you can try to start off with, which can help to interrupt those spiraling thoughts and stop them in their tracks, is saying to yourself, I am safe right now, or I can handle this moment. And you can repeat this, or you can come up with your own until you feel a sense of calm returning to your body. The third strategy is reframing. So instead of seeing uncertainty as something to fear, we can try to view it as a chance to refocus on what truly matters. So you can ask yourself, okay, what's one thing I can do today that's really good for me? And by doing this, you're helping to shift your focus from what you can't control back to what you can. Okay, before we wrap up today, I'd like to challenge you to take one small action this week and spend a few moments each day identifying just one thing that you can control, no matter how small. Maybe it's choosing what you're going to eat for breakfast. Maybe it's choosing to do 5 minutes of deep breathing, or it's reaching out to a friend. And by just choosing these little moments of control, they're going to add up and to help you to feel more grounded. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey to overcome fear and uncertainty. I do hope you found some comfort and some practical tools in this episode. Just take a moment to congratulate yourself on taking yet another step on your recovery journey. And I really look